Hi, I'm Clay and I'm wearing the Time in Motion I-Beam Turkey Vest from Old Tom. I'm going to show you everything there is to know about this vest today. It's the most comfortable, functional, and organized vest that you can buy. Starting at the top of the vest, the I-Beam has recoil padding in the shoulders. This is a great feature when your vest is loaded down and you have a long walk. It really helps distribute the weight, keep it from digging into your shoulders. And it's also a nice feature to have when you do shoulder your gun and make the shot. You've got a little padding to help there with the recoil. Moving down, the I-Beam has two locator call lanyards. These clip on to D-rings here, so if you don't want to use them, you can remove them. And we added two because you might have different styles of calls that you want to use. I use an owl call and a crow call, and there are elastic sleeves for securing your calls so they don't bounce around when you walk. Here on the left is the quick draw pouch. Great place to keep pot calls. Got two calls in here. There's a separator in there to keep them protected so they don't scratch against each other. And there's a pocket on the front where I keep a little piece of sandpaper so I can always keep my calls conditioned. Great place to quickly and easily access your calls. Secures with a clip. Both the left and right side of the I-Beam vest have box call pockets. I like to keep mine on the right hand side, but you can carry two. You can move it to whichever side you like and keep something else in the other one. I like to keep a GPS in here sometimes because it's just so easy to reach in there, grab it, check it, and put it back. The right side of the vest is set up very similar to the left side, but you'll notice that there's an extra pocket here made for a thermocell. Great tool anywhere you hunt, especially later in the spring when mosquitoes are a problem. Always nice to have that close by. As I said, I always keep my box call here on the right. Also, there are mesh pockets on both the left and the right for keeping diaphragm calls. And the reason we made these pockets mesh is so when you're not using the call, pop it right in there. There's plenty of airflow and it'll help those calls to dry out, protect them, prolong the life of the call, and still keep it easy for you to reach. Both sides of the vest have barn door pockets that open completely on both sides. You can see here there's some see-through vinyl pockets where you can place smaller accessories, a lighter, sandpaper, call conditioners. Just a great place to store small items that you want to be able to see and access quickly. Moving to the inside, you can see there's shell loops here, some small accessories pockets where you can keep your cell phone, multi-tool. You can put some smaller calls in there. Just keeps everything close at hand. And what I like to do with my barn door pockets is I'll zip them on the side and on the bottom so that I can reach down in the top. Just a very simple way to access your gear without a lot of extra movement. The same setup is on the right. The barn door pocket opens to the outside. And again, there's an elastic pocket here for smaller accessories, more shell loops, and there's actually diaphragm call pockets here. Some people like to keep their calls in the cases to help protect them and maximize the life, and this gives you a great place to carry them. Here on the outside is a mesh pocket, great for keeping a map, anything you want to keep away from your gear, things that you only access a few times a hunt, like your license, like a map, like some zip ties for when you get that bird and it's time to put on your tag. One of my favorite features of the I-Beam vest are these side entry pockets where you'll keep your slate calls and strikers. You'll notice on the I-Beam there's not a lot of pockets high up on the chest because it's just not natural to have to reach in up here and have a lot of bulk on your chest. It's where you shoulder your gun, it's in the way when you walk, so having all of your gear low really helps the design of this vest, and I think you'll find that to be very useful. These pockets unzip all the way down, and you can see there I've got 3 strikers and a padded pocket for a slate style call. Very easy to reach in right to left motion just like this on both sides, and you are able to reach your calls without causing a lot of movement during your setup. These pockets do have MagnaTach feature. That's a magnetic closure that if you've got a bird working and he just won't come in, you need to get up and reposition about 100 yards. Just let those magnets shut the pocket, you get up and move. And then if you need to make a long distance move or after you shoot that turkey, zip them back up and you can go long distances without losing any gear. Same pocket setup over here. On this side there's a padded pocket for a slate and another elastic sleeve for a striker. So in total I've got spots for 2 box call pockets, 4 slates and 4 strikers, and 4 external pockets for mouth calls, plus unlimited space to carry more mouth calls inside these barn door pockets. That's a lot of places for calls in a small space, and it's really maximizing the space on the I-beam vest and keeping everything where you need it. Inside the I-beam vest are some quick and easy storage pockets. There's 2 on the right side. That's where I keep things that I need at the beginning of the hunt and usually don't have to access them again, like my headlamp, my face mask. And there's 1 pocket on the left where I keep my gloves or maybe a snack for later on in the morning. The rear game bag is divided into a front and a back section, and there is a layer of mesh fabric between the two to keep airflow at a maximum level. The back section is for your decoys, decoy stakes, maybe a rain jacket, anything larger that you want to carry on your back. Then the outside portion of the game bag is where you would pack out a turkey. And there are zippers on both sides that actually expand that game bag, so when you are carrying a turkey, it gives you more room and easier access to the game bag. The seat cushion is equipped with MagneTatch technology. That's a quick and simple system of magnets that attaches the seat cushion to the back of the vest without the use of straps or buckles or anything that's going to take too much time in the field. The I-beam back pad is the namesake for this vest, and this is one of the most important comfort features built into this product. You can see the padding goes all the way across the top from shoulder to shoulder, completely down your spine and across your lower back, giving you comfort on any size tree, any kind of surface. No matter how big or small you are, it's going to give you the most comfortable resting surface when you're out there in the woods. When you do shoot a turkey and need to carry one out, inside the top flap of the I-beam pouch is an orange safety flag.